my end to make sure we're good. And then we will get started. All right. Come on, Facebook. Let's see. Okay. Says we are streaming. There we are. Awesome. Good morning, and welcome back to the Real Estate Roast, where we sip the coffee and spill the real estate tea. I'm Ashley, your go-to mortgage loan officer, and today's episode is spicy. We're talking about how house hunting looks very different depending on whether you're a man or a woman. And to help me unpack all is my friend and fellow home-choosing referee, Heather. You're a realtor, expert negotiator, and unofficial couples therapist. Hey, Heather.
Hey, Ashley. I love this topic so much. It's funny because it's true, but it also shows how much thought and emotion go into buying a home, just in totally different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just get right into it. What do women typically care about when buying a home?
Well, women usually lead with functionality and feeling. Does the layout make sense? Does it feel safe? Where's the pantry? How close are we to Target? You're thinking about the day to day laundry location, natural light, school districts, neighborhood vibe.
Yeah, and men, they're like, where's the garage or can I fit a smoker out back?
Right. Men often go for features like square footage, tool sheds, smart home gadgets, finished basements. It's more about stuff than flow.
Okay, so what happens when a couple is house hunting with very different priorities?
Oh, it happens all the time. She's emotionally attached to the house. It feels like a home. He's looking at the bones, the price per square foot, the future man cave.
And I feel like one person always comes in ready to make a decision that day, and the other one's like, this is just our first showing.
Yeah, the trick is to get them to stop thinking about what they want individually and to ask, what does our life together look like in this home?
It's exactly. It's not, do you like the kitchen? It's, can we see ourselves here for the next 5 to 10 years? Let's go a little bit deeper. What are some real questions that couples should ask each other before house hunting?
Oh, I love this. What are your non-negotiables versus nice to haves? How do you define a good neighborhood? Do you care more about space or location? How long do you want to stay in this house? What's our budget really? Not just the loan approval number. Are you,
Amen.
I mean, it's important. Are you okay with projects or do we need move-in ready?
Oh, and also, how important is a bathtub to you actually? Because that one causes wars.
And seriously, so many houses have showers these days and no bathtubs. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's crazy to me because I'm like, I have a family with little kids. Like, we need a bathtub. So that's important to me. All right, story time. Give me one of your most unforgettable Mars versus Venus buyer moments.
I had this couple, it might have been us, where he loved this outdated fixer with the shag carpet and like wood paneling. It reminded him of his childhood. She looked at, well, I looked at the realtor like that she'd brought me into a haunted house. It was terrible.
Yeah, that couple, where you wanted a bright modern kitchen, and he was just mad the garage didn't have a workout bench already installed. They stood in the driveway whisper fighting while I stood with the listing agent like, oh my goodness
Oh,
gracious.
goodness.
Okay, Heather, what's something that each gender secretly cares about but doesn't always say right away?
I think for women, natural light and safety is a big one. They won't
Mm,
always say it up front, but if the house feels dark or they don't love the street, it's an automatic no.
okay. And for men?
For men, resale potential or whether they can add value. They'll say, I don't care, but they're secretly thinking return on investment.
That's so true. Everyone says they just want a home, but they've got spreadsheets in their heads and Pinterest boards on their phones. All right, let's give people some real advice. How do couples house hunt without turning it into a passive aggressive group project?
Really, really important. Talk before the tour. Know what you both want and what you're willing to compromise. Um, Number two, divide decision roles. Maybe one handles the budget, the other one might handle location scouting. Number three, don't talk smack mid showing. Something people don't realize is sometimes like people have ring cameras and like cameras in the house. And so you want to
Oh,
be,
yeah.
yeah, you want to be real careful what you're saying. So just save it for the car.
Oh, man. Yeah.
We've had that happen. Celebrate small agreements. If you both like a neighborhood, that is a win.
And if all else fails, get coffee first. No one makes rational decisions hangry. All right, Heather, this was so fun. Y'all, house hunting is one part logistics, one part therapy. If you're buying with a partner, just know it's okay to disagree. The goal is to find a home you can both grow into. All right, Heather, where can people find you?
Well, I'm at Country Living Realty, and that's located in Parrotsville, Tennessee. Can I give my personal phone number on here? That's my business.
Yeah,
That's
that's
probably
perfect.
the easiest way to get a hold of me.
Yeah,
You can either call or text. I'm at 423-273-7842. Facebook, I'm on Heather Harvey Realtor Country Living Realty, so you can find me there. And that'll have any other email information or my website information on it as well.
awesome. Perfect. Is there anything else that you want to add just off the top of your head? I know we didn't really talk about this, but to end out this episode.
Um, Mainly, I just think that take your time when you're going to, as a couple, to look at a house. It's okay to go back for a second showing. It's okay to ask the listing agent or your agent questions to ask the listing agent, because you really want to make a smart decision in this. And sometimes, so for example, like from our own lives, we've bought a lot of houses because we've been married for 32 years. And so we've bought a lot. I know that's a long time.
Yeah.
And there've been, well, I have the kind of husband who he's like, oh, you just go ahead and pick what you want, honey. But he always wanted to have a garage. Like every house had to have a garage. And so, which was important when we lived in Alaska because, there's snow and stuff like that. um,
Yeah, absolutely.
so just as I was looking for the house, I would always make sure that, yeah, maybe I found a house that didn't have a garage but had a carport, and had everything that I wanted in it. But I would make sure to compromise. Don't be afraid to compromise on the things that are important for your partner. It'll help keep your marriage together.
Amen. That's perfect. I love it. Alrighty, well, thanks for listening to the Real Estate Roast. If you've ever argued over granite or quartz, go ahead and leave us a 5-star review. You're not alone.